Welcome back. We're going to continue with one of our main stories at this hour as the country continues to mourn the lives of those, of course, who died in the devastating taxi accident in Vanderbijlpark. Today, a joint funeral for 3 other learners who died following that tragic Vanderbijlpark crash will be held in Sebokeng in the Vaal today. Now, the joint funeral will be attended by Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi at the Saul Tsotetsi Hall in Sebokeng. It will be of grade 12 and grade 8 learners from Hoerskool Vanderbijlpark, Thato, Moetjie and Bokamoso, Mokhobo. That's also alongside Ofentse Jayden Vinger, a grade 1 learner who was attending Oliver Lodge Primary School. Let's get an update once again. We're going to be crossing to reporter Lopang Alamu. Lopang, a very good morning. Earlier on, you were speaking to Steve Mabona from Gauteng Education and was just outlining what we can expect today. In terms of what time the program's set to begin, as people make their way, educators, colleagues, families, friends alike really coming to pay their last respects and support the family and the community at large. What is happening on your end as we edge closer to that funeral beginning?
Liesl, a very good morning once more. We're actually still at that sports ground in Sebokeng. In fact, you would notice that activity behind us at that program is set to start at 9 a.m. and hopefully it does start at around that time and it will go all the way until 12 p.m. and that's when then the families will be proceeding to the cemetery to just really say goodbye for the last time. In fact, speaking of community members as well as classmates and some of the people who knew the deceased, we will be speaking to a community member right now, Christina, thank you so much for your time. Talk to us about someone from the community and how this tragedy has affected you.
As someone, as a community, as a mother, as a parent, this thing is very, very serious. Jwalo ka motswadi, jwalo ka community, jwalo ka mme, ntho ena e affectile haholo hobane ke na le bana. Ho utlwa bana ba fella tseleng jwalo o lebelletse tse ngata ho bona, o lebelletse hore tse ding tse tla etsahala bophelong ba bona hore dilemong tse tlang e tla ba di president tsa kamiso, e tla ba di leader ho rona. Ba fella tseleng e le hore ba ya sekolong ke ntho e utlwisang bohloko haholo. Go utlwile bohloko haholo jwalo ka batho, jwalo ka botswadi, re utlwella le di-family tse lahlehetsweng, malapa a lahlehetsweng re go bona phephi jwalo ka malapa, jwalo ka batswadi. Ke a leboha.
Christina, thank you so much for your time. Liesl, just really explaining the kind of hurt that has befallen this particular community. Also really saying that these kids had their entire lives ahead of them. But also, let's now speak to Sibongile, who is a classmate of one of the deceased, Thato Moetjie. She was in grade 12, and you're also in grade 12. Talk to us about some of the things that you'll remember about your classmate, Thato.
I remember the last time I saw her on Friday, she was very happy, extremely happy. She was like, we should create more videos of TikTok dancing class and stuff like that. Then we did do TikToks and she was literally happy. And I didn't even think that it would be her last day, and that day it would be the last day I'd literally see her on the 16th of Jan.
How are you feeling at the moment? Talk to us about that.
I'm scared. And I'm not okay. What her funeral, what her
It's okay, Sibongile. Thank you so much for your time. Quite emotional at this moment, Liesl. You'd notice that some of those community members have started trickling in, as well as the deceased fellow classmates. I think we'll leave it there for now as we start heading closer to the start of that funeral program. We're expecting quite a number of people, and we hope that this particular venue can accommodate the overflow of people who will be making their way. So we can confirm that 3 families will be part of this joint funeral, as well as another funeral currently also going to take place, but that will be a private funeral service, and that will then bring the total number of funerals to about 10. We do understand that it's 3 today, 4 today, and 7 yesterday, so that's 11 families, and the rest will then be burying their loved ones throughout the course of next week. We'll leave it there for now, Liesl. I think it's back to you in studio for now.